So I've had my dinner and I'm going to be making a dessert. So I wanted to share it with you. So let's get started. So my dessert I'm going to be making is called Alizehs Scrumptious Chocolate Dessert. Now I'm going to be showing you my ingredients. First, we need 2 tablespoons of butter and a bit extra to grease your tray. 150 grams of chocolate, a pack of biscuit. You may need more or less depending on the size of your tray. 2 cups of milk, 2 tablespoons of corn flour, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of coffee, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, a pinch of salt. Since I'm using dark chocolate, which I highly recommend to use, I will be using 1/3 cup of sugar. And my last ingredient is 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So you have to wash your hands, and then after you've washed your hands, then you have to grease your pan lightly with butter. The sides are the most tricky part if you don't butter them, because the chocolate sticks to them the most. Now we're done with the greasing. Let's move on to grating the chocolate. For those of you who are new to grating the chocolate or haven't got the hang of it yet, I would recommend getting a grown-up. It will take a long time to get the hang of it, but you have to be patient. So it's working out very well, better than I expected. The other day I made this and this wasn't really working that well, so I'm very surprised at the results. So I've finished grating my chocolate and it looks like a brown pencil has been sharpened. Now I'm going to be making my ganache. Since I'm dairy intolerant, I'll be making my own style cream. So guys, earlier I said milk because I'm dairy intolerant, but for those of you who aren't dairy intolerant, you can use cream if you like. So this is 1 cup. Now I'm going to be doing the next cup. So now you put 2 tablespoons of butter in the pan. Now we're going to be putting 2 tablespoons of corn flour. So I've done my first tablespoon. Now I'm going to be doing my second tablespoon. That's enough. Now I'm going to be putting 1/4 cup of milk. I have to stir it and make sure no lumps are there. So I've mixed the corn flour and milk, and now I'm going to put my butter and milk on a very low heat. If you're using cream, don't put it on a low heat yet. Once the butter has melted, pour 1/3 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. It smells really good. And now I need to add a pinch of salt. So I've sifted the 2 tablespoons of coffee, and I'm going to be putting the coffee and cocoa powder in the pan now. I like using a spoon because when you're using a spoon you don't have to pour it in, and when you pour it in there's more risk of burning your hand on the metal. It looks like it's making a darker shadow at the bottom. It's really cool. Now I'm going to be putting the chocolate in, and it's the best part for me. So I'm using my cup to put it because if I did it with the plate, it will be very risky. If you want to use the plate, please have a parent to guide you. Those who are using cream, this is your chance to heat your mixture. So now we have to stir the mixture until the chocolate dissolves. In goes 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now I'm going to start mixing again. So when your mixture has thickened like mine, pour the corn flour mixture and then stir it till it thickens. Now my mixture's very glossy, as you can see. So now I'm going to be taking it off heat. My mum says that good chefs always try their creations, so I'm going to go ahead and lick a bit off my spoon. I'm really proud of it. It tastes really good. Guys, here's a tip. So first I need to wet some baking tissue, and then I scrunch it, then squeeze all the water out and cover it like this to stop all the skin things forming and making putting a hard layer on it. So when your chocolate mixture is ready, you have to put the chocolate layer, then biscuit layer, then chocolate layer, then biscuit layer until your chocolates and biscuits run out. Now we're going to be doing the biscuit layer. Guys, the biscuits have to not touch the pan. Right here. I'm making a flower thing because it looks more pretty. So I broke a biscuit in half and now I'm gonna put in the middle. Done. Now let's do the second layer. So the first one I made yesterday, it was like not that big. Now I've got enough mixture to make a bigger cake. Guys, if the cake isn't cool, the biscuits will lose its crunch. It looks like all my biscuits are breaking one by one, so I need another pack of biscuits. I'm going very light-handed because I've noticed that every time I do it, a biscuit is cracking. Now I'm going to be using my special tool and put all the mixture on my biscuits. So now I've finished my last layer. It's time to move on to the decorating. So I've done my last layer. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in the fridge. So my mixture is ready. Now I'm going to decorate it with some berries and icing sugar. I like to do the berries on one side and then leave it like only icing sugar and chocolate on the other side. So I've done with my berries. Now I'm going to be doing the icing sugar. So I'm doing the icing sugar on the berries, and I've done some cocoa powder on the other side with no berries. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, please like, subscribe and share. Bye! Tastes